Hello my fellow gamers, Simple Geek Gaming, and we are back on the Codex server for episode 10, and I cannot believe it, 10 episodes in to the new season, and just look at this place. It looks absolutely fantastic. Just to think, when we first started, it was just a case, it was just forest and nothing else around it. We turned it into this, so it looks brilliant. I can't wait to see what this place is going to look like in maybe 10 or 20 episodes time, so that is going to be an interesting one to see. Either way, back to this, we've got quite a lot to do, but I think first things first is just we should have a little run around spawn just in terms of what's been going on and such. So first things first, since the last few episodes, as you know, they were like a big collection of episodes that I filmed in one day. I haven't exactly had a chance to come back onto the server because it's just trying to find time, but either way, we're back on here. The first things first is we've had a couple people leave the server, which is always horrid right when that comes around. The first one is Crimbo. I'm not going to go into the reasons why he's left the server, but he left maybe about a couple of weeks ago, and I really do wish him well. And Shelby has taken down the house, so if anyone does want to borrow any of this stuff in here, like any of the wood, any of the stone, any of the other stuff that he had in his house, then everyone is more than welcome to do that. So it's really unfortunate that Crimbo left, but I really do wish him well in his YouTube endeavour. The other person, which has also come as a big shot, is Gingy. This was not expected by anyone either. It's just a case of, he said it, came on Skype, said he was leaving, primarily due to like having to knuckle down with college work. So it is awful. So that means his little cake shop, as he's put, but just before he left, free cake for all. So this, I think we're going to keep. I was thinking of just taking over this shop, but I have other ideas. We're just going to keep this as it is. And I think I might just put my cake free as well, just for the time being. Though he has got all this cake down here, so yeah, in my eyes, cake is a lie. Also, what's been going on? Town Hall is steadily taking shape. I haven't exactly been inside of it, but I can imagine it'll be looking awesome. These angel wings, I do believe, were built by Crystal, so this is going to be intriguing, because I was left wondering who has to personally be, possibly, yeah, I can't even believe me speak, wondering as to who possibly made them, but either way, I know now, so that's going to be an interesting one to look at. And holy Christ, this has changed a lot. This does look blooming awesome. I can't wait till this place is actually finished. Still got a long way to go and such, but my god, JD has spent so much time on this. It's epic. What else have we got to show for you? Let me see. Oh yes, up here, as you can see right in front of us, we have no bling bling. This is an absolute shame because a load of zombies were noticed right underneath Cross Circle Sphere, or seems to be half sphere, or whatever you want to call it, all carrying items, and it was causing an absolutely stupid amount of lag on the server. So Shelby and Kit had to get rid of all the entities, which included Bling Bling, and it also included, if this camera stops messing around, Pie, and Pie was the creeper on top of Brysh's light shop. So no more Pie, no more Bling Bling. So I think we could actually change this. If one of us does actually get a load of diamonds and manage to get a zombie villager, then that would be pretty cool. So Bling Bling's no more, and no Pie. Also, this little structure here was built by Shelby. I think she did build it on a stream, and it looks like a little B&B area. You got all the beds and anything in these chests. You got cake and other little supplies. So this is a nice little structure. That's really nice. Also, what other structures can we show off? Let me think. There's another one over there. Let me just fast forward. So this is the other structure that we was mentioning ago. It's right next to Shelby's Shelby's little base. A few signs outside, and it says, "I figured I would go ahead and make a shop for you, Shelby. I hope you like it, and we make some sweet, sweet diamonds." Yeah, you spelt diamonds wrong. And also hope it is not your way. No, and also hope it's not in the way of the way of your view. God, I can't even blooming speak. Love, Kitters. Now open Kit and Shelby's Stick and Bone Shop. So what do we have? The stick, only 20 diamonds. And the bone, what? Just 15 diamonds? That's a steal. And on this payment chest, no bills above 20 or below 50. Thank you. Yeah, 20 diamond blocks for a stick. Yeah, no, not happening. Not happening in the slightest. Still pretty funny though, just for that. Just tongue in cheek. That is hilarious. What else has been going on? Let me see. Oh yes, the map. I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned this. The map that Chris has spent so long in making has kind of disappeared. How is just a massive big chunk just vanished out of it. No one knows exactly what's happened to it. As you can see right here, all the map is vanished and no one knows what's going on. So it's more likely than not, if someone wants to volunteer in terms of redoing the map, they're more than welcome to, because as you can see from here, Chris did it once and I don't think he does want to spend the time doing it all again. Especially like 10 plus hours of work doing all this, so I kind of agree with him on this. I might actually put a couple maps just from spawn area, but apart from that, I don't know, I doubt it. Yeah, and also, this area, it turns out it's someone's base. Still don't know whose it is, though it does look pretty cool. Especially the style of how it's been done, circular, with the circular stairs going round. Though nothing much has been built up top, and I got bloody skeleton after me. And there's also a bloody spider. Damn. Ah, Christ. Oh, he's happening. Oh, and this. Come on, spider, come down. Always happening is when I'm going on the tour, I always get assaulted by freaking crap. There we go. Oh, I love my sword. Shame it's not a diamond one. Oh well. And has that all been going on? Oh yes, oh yeah, no it isn't. We've got a villager breeder. Let me just hop over there so I can show you. Alright, so this is the new villager breeder. It's obviously making use of the new 1.8 breeding mechanics of villagers, so there's no easy way of making them. And the strange thing is, obviously, if you just pop in here and click on one of them, as you can see, 23 coal for an emerald. Click on this guy, same. This one, the same, and so on. All these dudes obviously want the same offer, and I think that's most likely a glitch. It's like these guys in the pit. Like the purpley thing, like what Rotten Fresh 36 there. This guy wants 39. So it's all around the same offer, but oh, and here you go. They're all in the mood for breeding. So we've got, what the hell? I've never seen this before. Yeah, never seen this before. And I think we do have to be careful with this, because we do not want too many villagers in this area, because it will cause an absolute stupid amount of lag. That will be a pain, especially for everyone trying to play. So yeah. Oh, that's one thing I blooming forgot before. If you remember, this was brhysh's little fish store, and then a little later on, Kit and Ginge decided to make this. It was Chicken of the Sea, obviously speaking chicken spelled incorrectly and such. And we had Shelby Fraser in the back. Hey Shelby. Yeah, pretty stupid really. And the raw fish was case, it was just disgusting and such. And obviously this got closed down, so it's just been left derelict. So Ashley, i.e. Miss Romance, has taken over. As you can see, if people don't mind, I would like to take the chance to give this abandoned building new life. Call me an investor. I promise to keep this the historic parts of this building as part of the Codex history. The inside needs work. Love, Miss Romance. It's going to be interesting to see. So that is leading on to one of the things that I'm possibly thinking about doing, and that is to possibly try and get some more food into the shop. And the other types of food that there is fish. Even though fish is pretty easy to come by, like you just need fishing rod or stuff, but I'm thinking along the lines of how I'm doing, just selling it in complete bulk. And to do that, instead of just going out and just the usual get your fishing rod and fish, I'm thinking of building an AFK one. That'll be a pretty fun one. And the other little thing that I had in mind is obviously with the amount of horses that I've seen, it's like brhysh has got one, Armor's got one, and I'm sure there's a few more dotted about here. It's possibly building like a horse stables, though as to where, I'm not too sure. I was thinking about building something in the spot where Crimroll's base is, but in case we do get like a new member, if and when the applications do open, then that spot might be occupied by them, but I'm not too sure. I think in terms of the horse stables, I think we're going to have a little look around, because I'm not too sure. Because there isn't really much space around spawn anymore, because like all the buildings and such, and we're like on a small island, so. And especially this area here, this was taken up by Crystal. I'm not sure who's going to be taking up this area now. Though this is the Holy Horse, Chris's Holy Horse, so I need to be careful with that. So that one is not too sure about. So either way, we got some fun on our hands trying to work out what we want to do first. So in terms of the automatic fishing machine, I'm going to have a quick look online and try and work out what I need to do in terms of exactly how much stuff I'm going to need, and also the stables. I need to work out where we can possibly build them. So we are back, and what I was about to show you was me building, or should I say starting to build, my AFK fishing machine. But the thing was, after I finished recording and to check over the footage, I kind of noticed that I was one clip short, and that was the clip where I started recording, and then the following clip was me starting the redstone, and that second clip was the key to the episode. And I basically had two options: rip down the whole thing and start again, or just finish it all up and then show you the finished article. And I think we are going to choose the finished article, and then we can actually get onto the horse stables. Though I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take to do the horse stables, but either way, let's just show you what we've done so far. And if we can try and get down here, this AFK fish machine does look really good, because when we come down here, it's just a case of we have fit it all in here, and it really does look the bee's knees. It look awesome. Case of fitted it in really nice and neatly, so you wouldn't even know what's down here until you actually go down. And if we just go down here, this is it. Though there's still a few little bits and bobs to do, like the ceiling and such, but apart from that, I am quite happy with it. And all you do is, if you want to use, I've already got one fishing rod here, but we do need to enchant it, so I think I'll go and do that in a second. It's a case of you turn this on, and it activates a little redstone clock mechanism, which constantly sends a pulse to open the door and close the door. But as soon as you put your fishing rod out into that and do it into the water, like so, it shuts the door, if we can, like so, and then we just have to keep holding down the right click button on the mouse until we get a fish. I'm yet to try the thing out at the moment, but I've heard that these things are extremely reliable. And round this corner, as you can see, what we have here, this chest is to where we put our little fishing rods in, and it can be filled with an absolute bucket load of them. And this one here is obviously for all the stuff we can get from it. And just round the back, if we just open up here, and like so, is where all the magic happens. It's not really that much redstone here, it's just a case of simple redstone like elevator, and then we've got a repeater going into that block, and we've got more redstone down here and underneath here. I'm not really going into details about it, because like I've said in previous videos, I'm not the best at redstone, but if I learn something, I will more likely use it. The only thing I properly learned is just like redstone elevators and using repeaters into blocks and such. Apart from that, that's about it. So redstone knowledge, very basic. Either way, it's a very ingenious design. Like I can just right click, like send the fishing hook out, keep the right click held down, and just AFK for about half an hour to 40 minutes or however long I decide to. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to make a few more of these, then do some AFKing for a bit, maybe like the time I suggested, then come back and show you the haul that we've got. So that's going to be a fun one to see. Look at what just spun in my shop. literally a few minutes after I finished recording that last section, because I just came in here, looked in the chest to find some wood, and this little critter kind of climbed up the ladders and then plonked himself right here, and he's just bouncing into me. So we've either got two options: kill him, or try and give him a name tag, which I do not have. And to get one of those, I need to get a good enchant on one of these fishing rods, or ask someone else on the server. At the moment, we've only got Croft on the server, and I'm not sure if he's got a name tag, to be honest. So I really don't know. These things despawn after 100 blocks, and the zombie farm is more than 100 blocks away, I think. I hope he stays put. And we are back. That was actually quite a long AFK session. I was only intending to maybe be AFK for around about 45 minutes to an hour, but it actually turned out to be around about nearly 2.5 hours. First part of that, it was just a case of watching Michael Tunn's stream, and then the next part was just a case bit of messing around with GTA Online. Now we are back, though when we came back, obviously the rails I get onto in a section, Croft had put a couple stone blocks here, so I thought, what the hell's he doing? And then a few moments later, he had placed all of these power rails down. And at first, I didn't know exactly what he was doing, but as soon as I saw the chart, as you can see here, he says me and Croft are in business. So he's obviously got Reese as well, which one he does. And then when I went over there, I was hearing all sorts of noise from in the basement area, or in the secret basement area of Chrissy's place. And as you can see in the chat, we just bring it up. Does the soundproofing walls work? So, didn't really, but God only knows what he's doing down there. Either way, he's giving me a free stack of rails, so that's actually pretty handy. So either way, it's time to see exactly how much we've got in terms of loot from our little mammoth AFK session. It's not as mammoth as long as maybe 4 hours or such, but let's have a look. Not bad, not. But I've got a name tag. Yes. Shame that didn't come earlier on when I had that slime. So we got 12 salmon, 38 raw fish, 12 puffer fish, 3 clownfish. Those are going to be expensive. Couple trip hook wires. That's pretty good. What we got? Power 3 book. Nice. Power 4 bow. Oh, hello. I think you're my new bow, because I've got one here which is power 3. Could put power 3 to make power 5. So sweet. A stick. Yeah, that's useful. So, not too bad actually. I'm pretty impressed with that actually. Really impressed. Now it's just a case of that. Now that is done, we can actually do some more AFKs if we want to, but I don't really feel in the need to do some AFK. I want to do some other stuff, and that other stuff is trying to work out where we are going to put these horse stables. I really want to do it because, as I said, I think early in the episode, it's just a case of there's quite a few horses around spawn, and instead of just being dumped outside the houses of the occupant, I would think it's better just to build a stable so they can actually put the horses in there and then go to the house. I've just got to work out where is the perfect area for it. I think this might take a couple of minutes. Let me just have a little look around and see what we can put some nice possible locations. Also, as you can see right in front of us, Armour Time has very kindly delivered us some rabbits. The only thing was, I kinda wasn't expecting it, to be honest. Either way, all he's put is Armour Time rabbit delivery, pay in gold. At your leisure, any price you deem fit, a time. So it's basically, I have to pay him back whenever. The only thing is, I have no idea when he actually delivered it. Either way, we can now sell cooked rabbit, and we can also sell some rabbit stew. So, as you can see, we finally decided on our location for our horse stables, and I am pretty happy with it. It's nice and close to spawn, it's not blocking anyone's path, especially if you want to get down to Cross Place down here, or the massive big statue of King Joe Billman right down there. Either way, it's a really good site, especially close to spawn, and I'm really pleased with it. At one point, I was thinking of having it all the way down, as you can see just in the distance, Michael Tunn's tree farm, literally having it possibly just over there, but that, if it were to be down there, then in case of, I would have to create a couple of bridges just to connect it to Spawn Island. So yeah, that I don't think is going to happen anytime soon, but either way, this is a good location. I'm still have no idea in terms of how it's going to look, though as you can see from the cobble, it's going to be a pretty big structure. The only thing I have decided is how to have the horses going to be in here. It's just a case of horses on this side, the back, and also on this right side as well. So that is pretty cool. The only annoying thing is I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to get these stables done for this episode, because we are running out of time extremely fast. Though just after I decided, I joined a call with Croft, Reese, and Robbie, who isn't a member on the server. He was just busy playing on the Crack Pack server, and we were building this little train station because Croft, I think, has decided not to have a shop here, and it is looking really good. Yeah, like me and Reese finished off all the flooring and did all the walls and the glass, while Croft finished off the track area in terms of these nifty little stairs so you can get to the second platform. Either way, this is actually pretty cool. And this, one of the main stops that Noah's been talking about, is to get to the zombie farm. So that would be pretty cool. So you want a train, just select that track like so, press the button to the for the minecart, and off you go. That would be pretty cool actually. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this thing looks. But either way, we have now come to the point where we have near enough run out of time. So we have kind of got a lot to done today, but it's just a case of we really didn't show much of it on camera because of my blooming errors with the recording. Either way, I'm pretty happy with what I've done, though the stables will be done next episode, and that was going to be a fun challenge at that. So if you have enjoyed the episode and would like to see much more, please make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe. And also, please check everyone else out who's on the server. And I'll see you next time.